So hello everyone and welcome once again to MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you. I'm your host Kafi Dinovad. I'm your host, your dost, and as usual in the ghost mode Mohit Jain. Today we will solve few questions which we have collected from TCS online assessment, be it Ninja, Digital, or any other off-campus placement drive. And this is the very famous topic of theirs, and that is partnership. So you know the drill, try to pause the session, solve it yourself, and then look out for the solution. So on this note, let's start now. So the first sample question on the screen, and I think you must have got the answer by now. In partnership questions, there is only one thing on which we need to concentrate, and that is the ratio of investment. Now, when I say ratio of investment, by investment we means weighted investment. That is, investment is made for what time period? Weighted investment is equals to investment into time period for which it is being invested. Let's read this. X, Y, and Z enter into partnership by investing capital in the ratio 2:3:8. At the end of every quarter means 3 months. At the end of every 3 months, X double his capital. So rupees 2, if we take, is invested for 3 months, then double it, is invested for next 3 months, then double it, is invested for next 3 months, and then double it, is invested for next 3 months. If I take 1 year into consideration. Z halves his capital. At the end of every 3 months, Z halves his capital. 8 is invested for 3 months, half of 8 is 4 for 3 months, half of 4 is 2 is invested for 3 months, and half of 2 is 1 which is invested for next 3 months. If I take 1 year into consideration. Whereas Y leaves his capital unchanged, if we are taking 1 year into consideration, the weighted investment of Y will be 3 into 12. At the end of the year, now it is clearly given that we need to calculate at the end of the year. That means whatever I was assuming to be for 1 year was quite fine. Y share of profit is 4.32 lakhs. Then what is the total profit in rupees lakh? Then let us find their weighted investment. 16, 420 and 1030 into 3 is 90. 3 into 12 is 36. Then 3, 7, 8, 15. 15 into 3 is 45. So these are their actual weighted investment. And the ratio would be 90:36:45. Since we have got on-screen calculator, we can go directly with this. 6 plus 5 is 1, 8, 8, 16, 17. So total is 171. Y share should be 36 by 171 part is equivalent to 4.32. Fine. 36 by 171 is equivalent to 4.32 of the full part of the total profit. So now they are asking about what is the total profit. Total profit is 4.32 into 171 by 36. Let's have our on-screen calculator with us. And 4.32 into 171 divided by 36 will give 20.52. So total profit of this partnership is 20.52 lakhs, and that is in option A. Okay, on to the next one. Pause the session if you haven't solved it yet. Do it. The sum of the amount invested by A and B is 30,000. A plus B is 30,000. A invested 20% more than C, who invested 15,000. C have invested 15,000. 20% of 15,000 is 3,000. That means A have invested 15 plus 3, 18,000. A plus B is equals to 30,000. 30 minus 18 is 12. So investment of B is 12,000. A invested 20% more than C, who invested rupees 15,000 and joined A and B after 6 months. That means C have joined after 6 months. After 12 months from the beginning, so A is there for 12 months, B is there for 12 months, and C is there for only 6 months in the first year. After 12 months from the beginning, B left. Okay. If the total profit earned is 9400, what is the average share of A and C in the profit after 2 years? B left after 1 year. That means his weighted investment would be 12,000 into 12 only. A was there for the full 2 years. C was there only for 6 months in the first year, but 12 months in the next year. That means his weighted investment will get multiplied by 6 plus 12, that is into 18. So 24 into 18 is 432. I'm deleting these 3 zeros for the ratio. 12 into 12 is 144. And 18 into 15 is 270. So this is the ratio of investment. And in this ratio, profit would be divided. Total profit is 9400. Now, let us find the total of this. This is 6, 4, 8, 846. What is the average share of A and C in the profit after 2 years? Here we know that 846 units is equivalent to 9400 rupees. Now what is the difference between, now what is the average share of A and C? Average share of A and C is 432 plus 270 divided by 2. That is 70, 31, 351. So 846 units is 9400. 351 units should be equals to 9400 by 351. Sorry, into 351 by 846. Now we have our calculator. Let's use it. 9400 into 351 divided by 846. 3900. Average share or average profit of A and C after 2 years is 3900. That is in option A. On to the next one, and you people must be following the drill. A started a business by investing an amount of rupees 30,000. After 4 months, B joined the business. And after 2 more months, that means after 6 months, C joined the business. At the end of the year, that means A's money was invested for 12 months. B joined after 4 months. B money is there for 8 months. And C's money is there in the business for 6 months. At the end of the year, they shared the profit in the ratio 5:4:4. Let it be B and let it be C. Okay, so this ratio is 5:4:4. What is the difference between amount invested by B and C? Let us first compare A and B. So 30,000 into 12 by 8B equals 5 by 4. 4, 2, 6, 5, this is 6,000. So B is 6 into 6, 36,000. Investment of B is 36,000. Now I'll compare B and C. 36,000 into 8 by 6C equals 4:4, that is 1:1. So 6 gone 6,000. So C is 6 into 8, 6 into 8 is 48. So investment of C is 48,000. Question is, what is the difference between the investment by B and C? The difference between the investment by B and C is 48,000 minus 36,000, that is 12,000. Do we have this in answer? Yes. Option A is the pick. Okay, let's see what's there in this. Ashok and Bani planned for a startup. They invested in the ratio 7:11. After 4 months, Atul joined them with an investment which is 4,000 more than Ashok's investment. Okay. And he is the working partner who earns a monthly salary of 1200. The share of Atul in the total profit of rupees, this one is 22400. What is the share of Ashok? Whatever be the Atul share, whatever is left with the company, need to be divided in the ratio of 7:11 for Ashok and Bani. As simple as that. Whatever be their mixed ratio, since Atul proportion is given 65600 minus 22400, 3, 43,200 need to be divided in the ratio of 7:11. So Ashok's share would be 7/18 part of 43,200. How much it is? 7 into 43,200 divided by 18 will give 16,800. So share of Ashok is 16,800. Straight away option A is the pick. Now it's been assumed that total profit, the share of Atul in the total profit is 22,400, which also includes his salary. Okay, on to the next one. A, B and C starts a business with the investment in the ratio of 4:8:3. A withdraws his capital after X months. That means he have invested only for X months. And after X more month, C withdraws his capital. C have invested his capital for X plus X, that is 2X months. At the end of the year, that means B's investment is there for the full 12 months. They share profit in the ratio of 2:12:3. What is the value of X? Any one pair of comparison will help us giving or finding the value of X. 4x by 8 into 12 is 2 by 12. Gone. This is 2. X is 2 into 2, that is 4. Value of X is 4. That's in option A. One more on with the same drill. Try to solve it yourself. 4 friends A, B, C, D enter into partnership with equal initial contribution of 10,000. They contribute additional amount of 5,000. A 3-month later, that means A invested 10,000 for 3 months, then its investment become 15. B 6 months later into 6 plus, then his investment become 15. C 8 months later, now his investment become 15. And D 10 months later. So after 10 months, D's investment become 15. The annual profit, that means 1 year, this amount of 15,000 invested by A for 9 months, 12 minus 3, 12 minus 6 is 6, 12 minus 8 is 4, and 12 minus 10 is 2. The remaining amount are invested for 9, 6, 4 and 2 months respectively by A, B, C, D. So let's have their weighted investment and then the ratios. So 15, 9, 135 and 30, 165. 90 plus 60 is 150. 60 plus 80 is 140. 30 and 100 is 130. Total will be 11, 7, 18, 1, 585. So if total is 585, these are their shares. The annual profit is 43875. Is shared in this ratio. How much should C get? C should get 140 by 585 into 43875. Let me have my buddy. Yes, on screen calculator. 140 into 43875 divided by 585. This will give us 10,500. So share of C should be 10,500, and that is in option B. On to the next one. A, B and C invested their capital in the ratio of 20, 15 and 12. A withdrew 50% of his capital at the end of 6 months. So weighted would be into 6 plus 50% is of 20 is 10, 10 gone, remaining is 10. And 66 2/3%. Now 66 2/3% is nothing but 2/3 in fraction of the remaining capital after next 3 months. That means this 10 was invested for 3 months. Remaining, if we have withdrawn 2 by 3, remaining would be 1/3. So remaining is now 10 by 3, which is now been invested for 3 more months if we are considering 1 year into consideration. If we are taking 1 year into consideration, let's see that how many years it is. B withdrew 25% of his capital after 9 months. So B's capital 15 was invested for 9. 25% is 1/4, which is gone. That means 3/4 is left. 15 into 3 is 45 by 4th is left for the remaining 3 months. After 1 year, they divided the profit of rupees 9.455 lakhs in the proportion of the capital. That means C have invested for the entire year. His weightage would be for 12 months. Now let us find their parts. 120 plus 30 plus 10, that is 40. So part of A is 160. Part of B would be 15 into 9, 135. Plus this is 11.25, 33.75. That would be 168.75, and 12 into 12 is 144. Let's find the total of the parts is 2, 1, 11, 7, 4. 472.75. Done. What is the share of C? C share is 144 by 472.75 into the total profit, that is 9.455 lakhs. Where is my buddy? My buddy is here on the roll. 144 into 9.455 divided by 472.75 should give us 2.88. So share of C is 2.88. That is in option C. TTR and company has got 2 directors, X and Y, who have invested 1,25,000 and 1 lakh respectively. X is a working partner and hence takes 5% of the profit as his salary. This ratio is 5:4. Find X share of the profit if the annual profit is 72,000. First, X will take 5% of 72,000. That would be 5 by 100, 1 by 20, 3600 out of 72,000. Now out of 72,000, remaining money left as profit that need to be distributed among partner is 68,400. Then X shares in profit would be 5 by 9 into 68,400, 97 63 54 6. So it would be 33 35 38, 38,000. X share in of the profit would be 38,000. First he would be taking 5% of the profit as his salary, and from the remaining money would be divided in the ratio of 5:4. Okay, one more. 3 friends A, B and C enter into a partnership by investing capital in the ratio of 2:4:5. After 3 months, A doubles his capital. 2 is there for 3 months. Now double of 2 is 4. And B halves his capital. 4 is there for 3 months. Half of 4 is 2. After 6 months from the beginning, C reduces his capital by 20%. After 6 months, 20% is 1. That means his new capital is 4. At the end of the year, balance months will go for the next phase of investment. 4 into 9, this will be 2 into 9, and 12 minus 6 is 6 months. So let us find the weighted investment. 6 plus 36, that is 42. 12 plus 18 is 30. And 30 plus 24 is 54. Total is 1, 8 and 4, 126. B share in the profit at the end of the year is 3.5 lakhs. B share is 30. That means 30 is equivalent to 3.5 lakhs. The total profit is 126. 126 is equivalent to 3.5 by 30 into 126. So our buddy is here. 3.5 into 126 divided by 30 will give 14.7. So total profit is 14.7 lakhs. Option A is the pick. Ratna started a business with an investment of rupees X, and after few months Radhika joined with an investment of Y. After few months, let Radhika joined after M months. After few months means M months. At the end of the year, Ratna's 12, Radhika's weighted would be 12 minus M. They shared the profit in the ratio of 5:4. That means 12x upon y into 12 minus M equals 5/4. They continued in the next year, and after 4 months means next year's 4 months, Ritu joined the business with an investment of Z. So Ritu joined with Z, and at the end of the second year, her investment is there only for 8 months. Ratna's investment is there for 12 plus 12. Radhika's investment is there for 12 minus M plus 12. So this would be 24x after 2 months. This would be 24 minus M into Y after 2 months. And this would be 8C. At the end of the second year, Ratna, Radhika and Ritu share the profit in the ratio 5:6:4. So here also we can get one equation. 24x upon 24 minus M into Y is equals to 5/6. Okay, find the number of months Radhika was there in the business. We need the value of M first. Once M is there, answer is 24 minus M. Here it is 12x, or x is equals to 5y into 12 minus M divided by 4 into 12. This should be equals to value of x here, that is 5y into 24 minus M upon 6 into 24. 5y gone, 4, 24, 6, this is 2, this will give us 3. So 36 minus 3m equals 24 minus m. If m comes here, this becomes 2m. 36 minus 24 is 12. Value of m is 6. So Radhika was there in the business for 24 minus 6, that is equals to 18 months. and that we have in, yes, option C. So on this note, thank you everyone for participating, and I'm Mohit Jain signing off from MJ's Maths and Stats at the MJ Magic Studio to you. I'll see you soon. Please go through the playlist TCS Digital playlist, the rule book, which will help you crack your digital examination. Best wishes to everyone, those who are writing digital in the coming future. I'll see you soon.